Albinism is a genetic condition that affects humans and animals, causing them to produce very little or no melanin, resulting in animals with different hair, eye, and skin colors. In this video, unique albino animals that were born only once will be shown. We are sure you will be surprised. Number 1. Albino Panda. Around Wallon, around 2019, an extremely rare albino panda was sighted in Sichuan province. The most impressive thing is that it seemed to have a herd, since in 2023 there was a second sighting in which it was detailed that the animal had pink eyes. This information is known because the animal was taken to the Wallon National Nature Reserve, home to the largest population of giant pandas in the world. Regarding the sighting, the panda was simply walking through the forest, and being an albino panda, researchers and scientists placed special interest in studying it more closely, as it is believed that only a handful exist in the entire world. Albinism does not affect these animals too much, since their eyesight seems to last well over time, and if they receive good care, they are lucky to live as long as normal pandas. Something that many species of animals with albinism do not achieve. Number 2. Albino Dolphin. During a wedding trip in the Eastern Cape province of South Africa, an albino dolphin was spotted. This dolphin was part of a pod of more than 200 dolphins. Although they are predators, the white color is not an impediment to their survival. Other albino dolphins are known to exist, and it is believed that albinism does not affect them significantly. Number 3. Pet albino hedgehog. It is said that of about 100,000 hedgehogs, one of them is born albino, so it goes without saying that it is rare to meet one of them. However, of the albino animals on this list, the one with the most records, at least within the United Kingdom, is the albino hedgehog. In this region, about 100 albino hedgehogs are known. This little friend that we have in this fragment is called Frosty, and he is part of a family that also has a dog as a pet. They couldn't be more different, one is much larger than the other, and above all, Frosty also has the red eyes characteristic of many other albino animals. Hedgehogs tend to curl up when they feel stressed. They are very friendly animals, clearly due to their well-known defense mechanism of throwing out their thorns when they feel threatened. Little Frosty has a great life left with this family that he saw how special it was, having one of the most unique animals in the world. Number 4. Albino giraffe. In their wild habitat, anyone looking at giraffes may be surprised by their size and, above all, their characteristic spots. This is a real image of an albino giraffe. This image can simply confuse and cause skeptics to make any comments. But when we see the same giraffe on video, and not only her but also a calf that was also born albino, it is practically impossible to deny the facts. Furthermore, when watching the video, we appreciated albinism in these animals and verified what the studies indicated: the effects are also hereditary. So, if several albino animals were to have offspring, they would most likely become more normal. The sightings in this other fragment show us another albino giraffe with very soft spots. For these and other reasons, this genetic condition is highly studied, and whenever these animals can be studied. Number 5. Albino caiman. In the United States, these animals are quickly distinguished from their species by the incredible contrast in their skin, with lizards having dark skin. In the case of albino lizards, several sightings are known. There is even a domesticated one called George, which we can find in Clyde's Reptiland in Pennsylvania. This is an American lizard born in the southeastern United States, which was part of several studies to understand albinism in animals. As you can see, albinism also causes their eyes to look red. But not only that, there are also known offspring with other skin colors that are not entirely white. Because they are domesticated, these lizards can mate with others of the same species and allow these animals to be preserved over time. Number 6. Albino owl with red eyes. Meet an albino owl. And yes, you may say to me, hey, but I've seen owls and snow owls that have white plumage. What's the difference? Basically, in the characteristic features of albinism, such as the color of the plumage, the skin, and the color of the eyes. The difference is more than noticeable when we compare this red-eyed owl with a normal owl and then with the snow owl. Very unlike other species of animals, albino owls tend to suffer from their sensitivity to sunlight, which makes them much more vulnerable to other predators. Number 7. Albino elephants, symbols of luck and wealth. Currently, there are several albino elephants whose location is known, such as in the Animal Rescue Center of Costa Rica, where we found a mother and her calf who have a much lighter skin color than the well-known gray color. Dark color of traditional elephants. For many cultures, this animal with this color is a symbol of luck and power, especially in Asian countries, where prestigious and wealthy political leaders of the past were the ones who owned these animals. There are even records that these animals were venerated and cared for the same thing they symbolized. The life of albino elephants has continued ever since, even outside royal palaces. In Israel, in 1991, in a safari park, it is known that a little boy named Matty was born. At that time, not much was known about this genetic condition. Many researchers and scientists found that the animal did not produce enough melanin and, therefore, its skin color was so particular. Number 8. Albino raccoons. Scientists believe that albino raccoons occur in between 1 and 750,000 raccoons, so it is extremely rare to see these types of raccoons around. Another problem that exists with these animals is that they tend to suffer more from the negative effects of melanin, such as sensitive skin and light-sensitive eyes. Any animal enthusiast would agree that seeing an albino raccoon is a luxury they wouldn't indulge in every day. Another sighting of a baby albino raccoon occurred in 2017, which was rescued and taken to the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center in Texas. The little albino raccoon, after a couple of months of care and attention, was released again to return to its home. Number 9. Peacock from another dimension. All of us who have seen a peacock in person have always been impressed by its beauty, fur and, above all, its most notable feature, the colors and shapes that characterize it. Imagine that someone gave it a bath with bleach and the peacock turned completely white. This is the albino peacock. These are albino animals that are extremely rare. In their natural habitat, they are easily detected by other predators, so they must always be alert to everything around them. Unless they live in parks or rescue centers. The most notable thing about these animals is that they are also often purchased by millionaire people, since being totally unique animals makes them exotic and very expensive, giving their owner the prestige of having a unique piece to show off to others. Number 10. Herd of albino kangaroos. Not many months ago, a herd of albino kangaroos was spotted, and this is a unique discovery. As we have discussed throughout the video, albinism is hereditary, and this is the future when a single albino animal chooses to leave offspring. A herd or colony with the same genetic condition is created to help the survival of these albino kangaroos. They helped each other build structures that protect them from unwanted predators. As you can see, these kangaroos present all the symptoms of albinism. They have red eyes and white fur all over their body, and the skin on their ears is practically red. With a large herd already established, we hope that it will last a little longer over the years and continue expanding in the place built for them. Number 12. Albino humpback whale. Say hello to the camera. In 1991, an albino humpback whale was sighted and documented off the coast of Australia. Following the trail of the animal, a better view of the animal was achieved, where we appreciated not only its beauty but its distinguished color. Since this imposing humpback whale has a yellowish-white color, scientists and locals know it by the name of megalo, which is now an icon of the coasts, and it is said that if you manage to see it, you are very lucky, since it is something that only a handful of people have managed to see in their lifetime. That's all for this occasion. Thank you very much for reaching this point in the video.